welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we are making chicken nuggets after being begged for like a week by my 10-year-old. And I've had some requests to post a recipe, so it's pretty simple. I don't really measure much. This isn't really type of measuring where it's critical. So basically what you need to have is your breading or your coating. For this, I'm going to use the chicken flour that I made in October, and I will link the video, as well as pork panko. This is just ground up pork rinds, so it basically turns into like a pork flour. I do have pork flour, actual pork flour that I made from a pork roast, but this just works good. You need cubed up chicken, eggs for an egg wash. Now you can either do egg white or egg yolk. I mean the whole egg. I find that the breading sticks better with the fat from the yolk versus just doing the egg whites, but do whatever your preference is, that's fine. And the salt of your choice. Tonight I'm using Redmond Reel's cherry smoked salt. I just love it. It's got such a great flavor. I love Redmond salt anyway, and I will post a discount code if you want to get it straight from Redmond's. It is not my discount code. I get nothing from it, but a friend of mine in another group, Carrie Brown, who is a chef and has written cookbooks and things like that. She has a Redmond's code, and so it gets you 15% off. You can order from Amazon as well, and sometimes that gets to you quicker, but they don't carry all the Redmond's things. So Redmond's has, because the holidays are coming up, Redmond's has 3 of their smoked salts in like a gift pack. So it's perfect for if you want to like test out the different salts, and then you can get bigger refill bags. The cherry is my absolute hands down favorite. The hickory is my next favorite, and the chef is good too, but this is just great. So anyway, next thing you need is some good music to get your cooking groove on. And then that way, while the nuggets are cooking, if you've got a honey, you can, grab them and maybe dance around the kitchen. Anyway, all you're going to do, if you've ever made regular chicken nuggets from scratch, it's basically the same thing, but you're not using bread flour. You're using carnivore flour. So so precise. Dump a little of this and a little of that. Now I use an air fryer just because it's easier and less mess for me, and I have an air fryer, so why not? But I have made these, cooking them up in beef tallow or bacon grease, and they are delicious that way as well. If there's other seasonings that you want to put in here, a little bit of white pepper is really good too. I just don't feel like getting it out. Actually, I might get the white pepper out. I love white pepper. If you're sensitive to oxalates, white pepper is much lower than black pepper. But it also just has a different flavor, obviously, because it's white. But it's hard to explain. If you've ever had the difference between white pepper and black pepper, though, you'll understand what I'm saying without saying it well. All right. So that's it. That is our breading. Got a little bit of the pepper. All right, I'm going to tip you down so that you can see. My breading technique. So I just take, you're just gonna plop some of the chicken right into the egg wash. So usually what I do is I like leave this sit for just, 30 seconds or so. I have 2 eggs in here. For the amount of chicken that I have, I may have to crack up another egg, but just kind of let it trip off. Toss it in the batter. You don't want a ton of the egg liquid on here. So these are really good to make like a big batch, because they keep really well in the refrigerator, and they make, they're great cold. So sometimes when we have them, the kids will just kind of grab them if we're running somewhere and they need something to eat. All right, so I'm going to put just a few more in the egg wash. And then I kind of just like to flip them around so that they get fully coated. And you can do this twice if you want. So like you could do this, then put it back in the egg wash and do it again. But you can see it's pretty well coated. I'm going to stick it in the air fryer. I'm going to finish up with these. Then I'm going to cook it. If you're cooking it in the air fryer, we have a chicken setting, so I just use that, but I don't do it like for as long because it has it for like 40 minutes, and it does not take long to cook bits like this. But if you're doing it in a pan with oil, you're just going to, check to make sure that it's white all the way through, just like you would with regular chicken. Look, isn't that just beautiful? So I'm going to finish this up, and then when I come back, we will have finished nuggets. Okay, so we are back with beautiful chicken nuggies. Now the real test will be, Zoe, come here please. Would you please come taste a chicken nuggie? They're hot?
Have fun. Have fun.
You heard it straight from the chicken nuggie addict. Addict.
Ooh, good.
So tell them that.
Zoe approved.
Zoe approved. I take it you're taking that whole plate?
Approved.
And there you have it. Good thing I have more in the air fryer, and I'm breading up more because she just took the entire first batch. But that's okay because it's full of good protein and there's nothing bad in it. So she can eat as much of that as she wants. I cooked it in the air fryer for 15 minutes at 350. So I hope you enjoyed and enjoy making your own chicken nuggies. You could also do this with steak. Cut the steak up into small bites, and you could bread it the same way. And instead of having chicken nuggies, you'd have steak nuggies. beef nuggies. Anyway, have fun with it. Thanks, and we'll talk again soon.